Welcome back to the channel 40 and broke. It doesn't matter how we got here, all that matters is that we get out of here. When you grew up in my generation, you probably grew up with hip-hop. Hip-hop, just like we, had many ups and downs, but also had many moments of brilliance. I use these titles solely to describe my own philosophy as inspiration to make my own quotes. Of course you can listen to these albums as all these albums are classics, but this is rather my own interpretations of great titles from rappers. Here are 5 albums with great titles that you could use to internalize a positive mindset on this journey. Number 1, Tupac, Me Against the World. Of course the rapper Tupac doesn't need any further introduction. Me against the world is the quote that I live by on a daily basis. All my life I try to please other people. I try to do things for other people, mostly to find people respond in an ungrateful manner. This has taught me that it's just me against the world. I'm on this mission all by myself. I'm my own cheerleader. I'm my own biggest fan. I don't need external validation from other people anymore. At times, it might feel lonely, but as they say, it's lonely at the top. If you want to make it to the top, you gotta be ruthless. You gotta understand that it's you against the world. It's you against the whole planet. Of course you try to make connections where possible in order to make progress in life, but never count on other people. If you wanna keep getting played in life, keep counting on other people. See what it brought you? It brought you here, being 40 and broke. Never forget, we were born alone and we will die alone. But the moment when you accept this, and you start to focus on the things that you will focus on, this will set your mind free. This will set your soul free. This will set your spirit free. Live by this quote. It's me against the world. It's me versus all of them. Every day when you wake up, it's a new opportunity to make things happen. It's me against the world. At the end of the day, I'm all alone in this. Number 2. Get Rich or Die Trying, 50 cents. This one is one that I specifically like. This is the whole idea behind this channel, behind this movement. We're gonna die anyway. We don't know when our time will come. But all we know is our days are numbered anyway. This is just a fact of life. There's only one guarantee, that we will all go 6 feet deep one day eventually. Many men try to chase the eternal youth, but proved impossible. You can take your riches with you to the grave. On the other hand, there are also many men who resigned by the fact that they were born in poverty and that they will never become rich. This is the reason why a lot of men don't see their full potential. They have a weak mentality. If you're gonna die anyway, you might as well go out with a blast. Get rich or die trying. Make sure that when your final day is there, that you can look back at life knowing that you gave it your all. This is why I like the phrase, get rich or die trying. At least try. Try to do anything within your powers and possibilities to make it happen. There are millions of examples of people who made it happen. You are not the first and you are not the last. At least try. Make sure that every day you can look in the mirror and say to yourself, I gave it my all. I did everything within my possibilities to develop myself and to improve where possible, to become the best version that I could possibly be. When you do this, you will never have any regret in life. Get rich or die trying. Number 3, Ready to Die, Biggy Smalls. Now this one might be a little confusing. When I heard this title when I was younger, I thought it was about being suicidal. But it's far from being about suicidal. It's actually about being ready to live. Because being ready to die is being ready to be born again. Ready to be reincarnated. Because when you were 40, you probably lived many lives that you've lived by now. Many personalities that you took on. Now you're gonna make a decision. Who do I want to be for the rest of my life? Being ready to die means you are ready to let the old image of you die. Let it die out in peace, respect the old you, but be ready to be born again. So when I say ready to die, I actually mean ready to live. Number 4, Polo G Die, a Legend. Now this one is connected to the previous one. Whatever you do, go out with a blast. Make sure that you give it your all. Make sure that when your final day is there, that you try to die a legend within your own world, within your own realm. The people who know you by heart know that you are a legend. Legendary status is what you're after. It doesn't matter how the stakes shape, all that matters is that you are after this. Chase excellence, chase the best version of yourself. Make sure that you die a legend. Make sure that you die as the best version that you could possibly be. Many men talk about a legacy, but they think a legacy can only be reached through children. No, it's not. The ultimate legacy that you can leave behind to this world is being the best version of yourself. Make sure that you die a legend. Make sure that when you look back at your life that you're able to say, I gave it my all. I did everything that I had to do within my possibilities to make it happen. I never took a day off. When you were 40 and broke, I bet that you took plenty of days off. But now, the next coming 5 years, it will be all about the grind. Make sure that you die a legend. Number 5. The believer, the dreamer, Common. This one is one that I particularly like. Common as a rapper always been a positive influence in my life. When all rappers were being negative and the whole scene was about negativity, he was one of the few rappers who tried to shed a positive light on us. This is what you want to be in life. You want to be the believer, the dreamer. Even though other people were down and out and say that your mission is impossible, you still believe and dream that you can make it. You never give up dreaming. You never give up believing. Let them think what they want to think. This is all about you. If you want to make it, you gotta have a belief system, a positive mindset, and a dream. The moment a man stops dreaming is the moment when a man dies. This is why a lot of men end up in this situation, being 40 and broke. They stop believing. They stop dreaming. Everything that came into existence first was a thought, a dream, a vision, an idea. Everything that you see around you, every invention, it started off with a thought from a man. It doesn't matter how you reach this goal. All that matters is that you keep going. This is how you should identify. This is what you should be after. As the believer, the dreamer, the man who always has a vision and the man who lives by his vision. The man who has a philosophy and who lives by his philosophy. Never stop dreaming, gentlemen. Never stop believing. Now, if you have any suggestions on other titles that I should use, let me know in the comments. If you're still rocking with me, your time and attention is highly appreciated. Consider giving me a like and a subscription so we can keep the channel growing. Shalom.